All right, we're not going to have a very long intro because I'm really pressed for time today. Part and parcel of waking up so late. Let me... Pikmin saved, right? Yes, okay, good. Let me close this. Having a really great time with Pikmin 4, by the way. Easily one of my favorite games of the year. Now, we played a lot of good games this year. This is Violet. We played, Dead Space Remake was good. A lot of the games we played this year are good, even if they're, you know, calling on some of their ancient history to really keep up there. But, hey, listen, I'm all for it, man. You know, there's a lot of good games. I think this year is not going to have a lot of games, but I think the games that are going to come out are going to be high quality. I think that's going to be the biggest difference between, like, this year and, like, another year, right? Okay. So let's get started here. Try to do our usual, the shiny. Again, we're trying to do a lot of things. Once we get all these, like, extra spawning events down, then realistically, it'll just be shiny hunting pretty much the whole time. So I'm not, like, too worried about that. I feel like we're whittling down a lot of them. I should probably comb through the decks and see which ones still require spawning events, right? So let me go to my Documents tab, which I really shouldn't even... I had to clean up my Opera GX. So, right, like, let's take a look. I go all the way back up. I think my sound's maybe a little bit delayed. Hold on 2 seconds. I'll refresh it. There you go. There you go. So for Dartrix, all this is done. None of these are spawning moves, right? These are battle. Anything that's not battling. Whoops. This is all battling. Number you call when they're in the air, which we could easily finish up. Spawning related. None of these are spawning related. None of these are spawning related. None of these are... Okay, that's finished. Time to see you self-destruct. So Cricketune would be the first one that's spawning related. So we should maybe focus on that. Floatzel... I only caught that alpha twice. Okay, we have to catch a lot more. We should probably get started on that. So a lot of these earlier ones we need to hit up. So let's actually... Well, does Staraptor fly in this area? It doesn't matter. Fuck it. It's fine. Dude, Pokemon Legends Johto would be so good, man. I would love that so much. I would have so much fun. Martin Nagel, welcome to the stream. I'm assuming this is Martin from the Discord. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. Okay, we're fine. I don't think I've ever fallen off that cliff in that manner. I'm going to turn up my volume as usual so I could hear if we get a shiny. I always have it down lower. But, you know, usually I'm playing a game. Most games are pretty loud, so I'm going to turn it up now. So basically, we just need to catch this Floatzel every time we come to this area. Part number is wrong. Hold on. What is the part number? It's entirely possible I did not update it. He is entirely correct. Thank you. Let me click back into YouTube then. That's the Pikmin 4 playthrough. Resident Evil. Oh my god, I have too many tabs open. There you go. Legends Arceus. Let's see. Let me scroll all the way down. This is part 95. I also put it in the dashboard incorrect. I put this up. I didn't even change any of this. Thank you. This is part 95. And we changed the thumbnail. You could do it live, which is why I love YouTube. Pokemon Legends. Next week, I'll make sure I get this on point. 95. Beautiful. Save. All right. It might take a minute or two to update, but it'll update correctly. Thank you. Music faded. Yeah. There you go. Could have been doing this for a long while. I just didn't. I mean, that's pretty much it. Like, what are the other ones that we could find? There's Heracross. Heracross is going to be another one. I just have to look up where Heracross specifically spawns, which I'll get around to in a little bit. Or maybe like right now, actually. What do we need to do for Heracross? Golem, we need to defeat another one. Let's see. Where's Heracross? Yeah. Jump out of trees. So we've seen that a little bit. I need to go around and do more. Hello, Devin. Ambipom, we just have to use, including spamming double hit, which will be easy. Scyther, we've defeated a bunch. Cleavor, you can't find in the overworld. Scizor, I don't even think you could find in the overworld. Maybe? So the ones grayed out... So the ones grayed out are the ones that are 100% done. Grayed out, like, where? On the Google Doc or on the stream? Because the ones that have check marks on the stream are done. Like, these are tasks that are finished. If they have the Pokeball with the sparkle next to it, that's 100%. I was watching that blackmail thing. It gets cringier every time. Yeah, it's great. On the stream, no, the ones that are grayed out, if they have the sparkle, then they're done. If they just have a normal Pokeball, then they're not done. The grayed out, like, objectives is that I haven't hit them yet. So I have to accomplish those. Yeah, no, dude, there's multiple things in Cowboy Bebop that's really good. I'm telling you, it's a masterpiece. The more you watch it, the better it gets. Wait, we finished Apom, right? Not to constantly dig through here. Okay, we did. So I'm going to evolve Apom, right? And that way we could spam... Oh, we could just spam double hit right now, actually. There you go. Why do you think I don't watch any of this stuff, Devin? I never have owned a Netflix subscription. I'm very blessed to be able to leech off of other people and stuff. But I mean, now they crack down on it, but luckily there's nothing to watch on it, so who gives a shit? It's a beautiful thing, truly. But don't worry, what are people going to do? Go without their Netflix? Of course not. So people will continue to, you know, funnel more bullshit to them. You'd have to ask people to give up something that they like to do something they don't want to do. I mean, that's fair. That's their prerogative. But I mean, like, when you don't do that, then nothing ever gets better. So fuck it. Yeah. Here we go. We have to use it 21 times. I was reading the comments on YouTube and people point out a really good point that we have to go through multiple layers of approval to get there. Yeah, of course. Someone wrote that. I don't know if they wrote it because they thought it was a good shit post, or if they're trying to sabotage Netflix, or if they genuinely think that that joke is funny because she's trying to come on to him in that moment, and obviously he's not interested at all. Someone had to sit there, and by the way, let's not even talk about if we flip the genders, how people would take that joke. But anyway, someone had to think of it. Someone else had to approve of it, someone else had to check it, and eventually someone had to rubber stamp it. Now, whether or not anyone beyond who wrote it looked into it is another topic entirely. Maybe nobody looked into it. I don't know. But it definitely wasn't just the writer wrote it, the actors, and then that's it. No one checked it. Nobody thought it was cringe. People knew it was cringe. They just didn't care. So imagine Watanabe being, you know, just doing his thing, living his best life, making this amazing anime, and then some idiots from America come along and write shit like that. Like, I'd be pissed too. I'd not want to watch it either. It's just like the Resident Evil series. People in Japan IGN were like, reviewed it pretty much fairly. They're like, well, other than the fact that it's called Resident Evil and a couple of weird, like, references and Easter eggs, it has nothing to do with Resident Evil at all. Scissor location, Alabaster, Iceland, space-time distortion. Yeah, okay, that's good, but I don't need Scissor anymore. I don't need to catch Scissor, is what I should say. I need to use it, which I will get to at some point later. Because if I'm battling, I have to find it in the wild, or I have to find a trainer that has it, but because I just need to catch it, I could easily evolve a Scyther whenever I want. There's even a Scyther that I think that's level 42 I could go catch easily. So for right now, the only thing I need to focus on is, like, any Pokemon that needs to be interacted with in the overworld. I've never watched Cowboy Bebop, and it makes me think of the other side of the coin. People who have never seen Cowboy Bebop watching that, thinking it's cringe, and then never watching the original. Yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. When you make a bad adaptation, and you make it poorly, obviously, like, people might say, oh, well, this is what it's like. Well, then why is everyone ranting about it? I'm not going to watch it. You know, and it happens. Like, if you imagine you watch Death Note Netflix Death Note, and you sit there and you watch this horrific character that's supposed to be the main character run around and be an idiot. And again, it's not the actors, it's the way they write it, right? Light is supposed to be charismatic, smart. He's literally in a battle of wits to determine the future of mankind with L. And so they write him like an idiot in the Netflix show. And imagine now someone not going to see the source material. But that's the thing, if the whole point of it is just go watch the source material, and it adds nothing of value, has nothing cool, and is just there to be like a bait advertisement, then that's it. It's just advertisement. Oh, they 100% they wrote him like an incel. Absolutely. It's amazing. That's exactly how he is in the original show, obviously. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Sorry, someone's coming to pick up one of the puppies? Oh, that's good. I'm also having a bit of trouble with crafting this one item. I could use some advice on how to do this, but it's an oak longbow for this one quest. Well, do you need it to be high quality, or will they accept anything? If you're having trouble completing the craft without it breaking, then you probably have to up your craftsmanship, like the rating. High quality? Oh, well, the way high quality works is it's like hold on, let me check real quick. All right, perfect. We need a strong style. Okay, that'll be fine. I mean, it won't be because Iron Tail only has 5 power points, but whatever, we can pretend. The way high quality works is that in order to craft something high quality... Wait, what the hell? In order to craft something high quality, you need to fill that blue bar up. And the higher the blue bar, the higher the crafting quality. And when it maxes out, it's 100%. It's guaranteed to be crafted high quality if that item can be crafted high quality. So the stat that improves your high quality progress is called control. I'm like level 35-ish. Well, the other thing you could do is you could find high quality materials. I think they changed that system a little bit. I could craft it for you and just give it to you. I could show you how to do it if you want. Original show was already charismatic and intelligent, and the Death Note and the fame and the power it vicariously gave him corrupted his morality, gave him a god complex. Yeah, he had it innately inside of him, which is what makes the show interesting, is that the idea of Death Note is that the allure of power corrupts absolutely, right? So Light, who is this normal, nice dude, man, he knows he's smart. He knows he's, a cut above the rest, but he felt bored. You know, it was curiosity originally that made him pick up the Death Note. He thought it was a prank, and that's why when they were showing the nightly news or whatever, you know, he wrote the name just because. It was just like, this is some silly superstition. And gradually, as a logical dude, he realized, wait, no, this power is for real. It's such a good show, man. And to think that these bastards ruined it is just, you know, like, they did such a disrespect to it. As one of those, like, primo anime of the time, that's really just sad, because you could get a whole new group of people in who have no idea anything about it, and you could introduce them to this anime. And instead, what are people going to take away? That it's some silly, stupid anime about a kid who's desperately, hopelessly in love with some random cheerleader? Like what they did to Misa could have been cool, but what they did to Light cannot be redeemed. And this is a show about Light, not Misa. I know that might shock people, but it's about Light. Each skill I should be using? Alright. Tell you what, give me a few minutes. I'll literally inject 14 into the stream. In fact, I'll do it right now because we're done. Okay. Let me show Ash how to craft this really quickly. There you go. Boot up 14. It's gonna be fantastic for VOD viewers. Where is this? Okay. And this will be a good opportunity to test what shiny did we get? Nothing. We did not get a shiny yet. I'm just going to do this real fast. Okay. Hopefully the volume for 14 is not too low. I feel like sometimes 14 is really low and everything else is not. Okay. I'll turn up the volume. Normally I don't, but I will. Gonna blow my eardrums out. I can't wait. Let me show you. This is I need to make a baseline tutorial series, honestly, for 14. Again, I'm sure there's tons of videos out there, but it can be confusing, right? Like, there's a lot of systems at play in this game, which is why I love it so much, because crafting in WoW is literally, do you have the items, yes or no? Okay, hit craft. Done. It's more like finding the recipes for World of Warcraft, whereas 14 has a little bit of both, right? There's a mini game to craft and whatever. So what is it, a perfect longbow, you said? Or an oak longbow? I'm assuming this is a carpenter job. Okay. What is it, level 35 high quality oak longbow. Okay, so we need, I actually have steel ingots, that's perfect. Okay, very nice. How many do we need? One, beautiful. Ash branch. Two. Alright, whatever, I'll just take the hit. It's fine, it'll be in my inventory for the rest of eternity. And now, obviously, I could go out and get this myself. I'm lazy and I don't give a shit, so I'm just gonna buy it from this dude. Okay, so the way crafting works when you begin a... Where is it? Here you go. The way crafting works when you begin a craft is... What? Oh, I'm using high quality, that's why. There you go. So you sit down, right? You have your progress and your quality. So what happens is that in order to make something high quality, you have to increase the quality as high as you can make it, right? Ideally, that's going to be 100%, right? As you can see right here. So the chance that completing this craft as it is right now is 9%. That's not good enough, right? We don't want 9%. We want something like 90%. And ideally, we want 100%. So, and you can even do the calculations here. This is a little bit complex. I'm not going to get into that. This is new, though. I like that they added that. You already know how durability works. You already know what condition is, ideally. So now what we need to do is we need to increase the quality to maximum. Now, luckily for me, I'm a high level. I could skip that, right? I could just do trained eye. And that gives me stacks of inner quiet. Because the condition shifted to good, which is random, I can now finish it with intensive synthesis. Done. But let's say, for example, that doesn't really help someone who's just trying to learn the ropes. So let me go back. I'll do the same thing again, right? I will craft a second one. Ash branch? Yeah. How many do I need? Oh, fuck it, whatever. And one linen, right? I could probably buy this, whatever, I don't care. Anyway, okay, let's actually craft this as if I was a low level, which is impossible because I'm wearing really good gear, but let me just show you the kind of moves you'd want to use, right? So, the first step that I usually do in Hello? Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. I played this game for 7 years, I'm pressing the wrong button. Anyway, the first step that I usually like to use is... What moves would you have at this level? You have, oh, crap. Wait, when do you get inner quiet? Oh. Yeah, that's right. You don't have reflect. Oh, shit. Okay, if I were to do this at the level that I'm at now, which is all... It's weird to try to do this because I can't level sync myself. But basically, I would try to use, Innovation, Great Strides, Standard Touch. Now, obviously, my control rating is so high, you might need to do this a couple of times. And then once you're done with that, however many times you need to use it, right, then, like, you would work on the progress. So, just let's back up a minute. I use Innovation first because Innovation lasts for 4 steps, and Great Strides is used immediately. So now, I've already used Innovation once. I don't need to use it again. I could use Great Strides into Standard Touch. Like so. Now that should be more than enough. Maybe it won't be, maybe it will be. Whatever. So now, the last thing to do is just to finish the craft, right? So you have Veneration, which we didn't have back in the day. And now you would just use something like basic synthesis. Until you're done. And that's how you... Generally, progressing with crafting is just like this. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, Ash. If you don't want to do all this, you could just buy the stuff. I could just make most of it, honestly. Let me just give you one of these oak bows, because I'm not going to use this other one. What server are you on? Midgårdssommar? Yeah. There's a way to mesh it where it has its own story, but it still respects and follows the original, but that would take mental... Yeah, it would take effort. I mean, that's pretty much the culmination of that. It would take effort in order for you to do that. Or for them to do that, not you, sorry. Let's see, estate teleportation? Sure, whatever. IGN made a good video about what's going on with Baldur's Gate. Now, game devs are saying Baldur's Gate is setting the bar too high when they should be trying to achieve something similar. Well, that's because they're assholes and they constantly load out these games with bullshit that they don't need. Why does every game need a what's it called? A money shop. Not every game needs a money shop, folks. Sometimes games are just good as they are. Here you go. How do I do this? There you go. Do I have anything else to give you? I forget. There you go. Do you have this? I have it? Yes, I do. Here we go. Don't care. What else? Here, sell this one on the market board. I don't need it. And I'll give you whatever scraps I have so you can practice on your own. There you go. I'll give you... Hold on, I have a few more things to give you. Trade. What else do I have? There you go. Whoops. What? Take it. I'm just eating a hole in my inventory. What else do I have? Oh, you could have these. I don't care about that. Undyed hempen. I don't even remember what I was using any of this for. Tinctures. Spirit bond. Yeah, here you go. It's fine. There you go. Very nice. Alright, let me go back to my world so that way I can log out on my server. Yeah, no, there's a way to... That's not how you do that. Yeah, no, there's a way to do it. They just don't do it and they don't care. So, I mean, there's a lot of ones. Like, again, I thought the Ghost in the Shell... Am I on the right... Wait, you can't even see the chat? Oh, I removed it. That's right. My bad. When I was recording for that one video I put up a week ago, I totally forgot I removed everything. Well, don't worry. No one's saying anything saucy in the chat. It's beautiful. There you go, chat box. No, not that. What the fuck? Nah, I'm not fixing this. All right, whatever. All right, I'm logging out here. I don't need to play this anymore. It's a lot easier to show you how to tank because with tanking, I could just go into a dungeon, and I could, you know, it's easier to do that than anything else. Because with this, I'm wearing better gear, so the amount I get for quality steps is higher than what she would get, which is inherently unfair for me to demo for her. But generally, that's what I craft, right? Now, there's some times where you'll want to craft progress instead of finishing quality. Like if the material goes to poor condition. Poor condition basically means that your quality changing steps will be at 50% efficiency. So generally, you want to handle that differently. Again, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. How does it feel to be pet? Disgusting. All right, let's get out of here. Beautiful. Okay. Turn to the village. Very nice. Yeah, it's a shame. But I mean, like, it's par for the course. Like, that's why I don't really see any movies anymore. Like, I was at the peak of the movie craze when everyone was making, what was it, Chansey and Bronzong? Where's Chansey again? Dude, I'm gonna alphabetize this, seriously. I'm losing my mind. I'm done. This is way faster. Where's Chansey? I said it's way faster. Where's Chansey? Here we go. I finished Chansey? Oh, shit. Okay, I didn't even know that. What was the other one? Bronzong and Bonsly. Oh, we have to spam Mimic. Oh, Bonsly's done. Okay, perfect. So Bronzong's probably the one to do then, right? Flash cannon. We have to use it. What do you think? Let's do the Bonsly event, maybe. Because afterwards we could go search around here for some shaking trees. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, Devin. I'll be honest with you. The only movie I might go see for the rest of this year is the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. That's if I could drag someone along, and if, and only if, there's no weird bullshit in the movie. There's no weird, like, fucking political shit. Maybe I'll go see it. And then again, maybe I just won't if I just don't have the money. Who knows? Shocker. Movies are not very high. I really don't like the movie-going experience. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know, bruh. Ain't that big of a deal to me. Like, when I was a kid, you could go see banger after banger after banger after banger after banger back in the day. Nowadays, not so much. Nowadays, who knows, right? Dude, nothing is shaking. Are you serious? I hate this. I'm gonna be doing this for the rest of my life. And honestly, you know what? Life could just kind of sucks like that. What can you do? But yeah, I would meld as much materia as you can afford. Even if it's shitty materia, I would do that as well. Ash, try to keep up to date with your gear. This is why it's good to level all your crafters at the same time, because that way you're not, like, constantly throwing away gear. You could replace gear as needed and then level up the other ones as well. Now, gathering is a whole other separate thing. I think gathering is more fun in some ways for me personally. But, like, waiting on stuff to spawn on a timed manner is not something I really want to do. Like, I have to sit there and instead of playing the game, have to, you know, wait for nodes to spawn every, like, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, so yeah. It's expensive, no guarantee you'll even like the movie. It's crowded and dirty, and you're forced to make a day out of it instead of being at home. I mean, luckily for me, there's a bunch of movie theaters. You know, I live in New York City, right? If I want to take a friend along, it's cool or whatever, right? Like, in theory. That's why when I saw Man of Steel with that one chick, I had a good time. Of course, I liked her, but that's another story for another time. It was alright. I had a fun time. But that's a whole complicated mess. That's a whole extra... What? I'm not being I'm being targeted. Having to deal with people is exhausting as I get older. I just don't have the energy for it. I'd rather stay home, play games, record, stream, and then go to bed. Someone will hate me for this opinion, but I mean, like, genuinely, I have more fun doing this. It's not even that it's crowded and dirty. Like, you know, I could pick a time that really suits me, right? But I don't know, bro. It's not convenient, not cheap, not enjoyable, and not comfort. Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. But I like the experience. I like the popcorn, right? You can't get that kind of popcorn at home easily. So, yeah, that's some things I like about it. Right? Like, there's some aspects of it I do enjoy. I mean, speaking of that, I'm hungry right now. I don't think I'm going to get something to eat anytime soon, but I am hungry. I will say that. Let's see. I mean, it is for nostalgia, but sometimes you have fun thinking about all the fun times you had. And, you know, I'm a nostalgia chaser. I like reliving my good old glory days. Right? That's fun to me. Like I'm a kid again. Stop this nonsense. I have to catch a bunch of those. Technically, oh, I guess I should defeat it, because I could evolve Roserade, but I don't know, maybe I'm lazy and I don't want to waste merit points. Thank you for helping me, no problem. We're teaching some tricks, we're also keeping one of the puppies. His name is Atticus. No, that's fine. I don't blame you for it. That's why I don't do, like, ultimately I don't end up doing it, so you're not wrong. Like, I ultimately do not really go see anything. Oh shit, after To Kill a Mockingbird, that book is banned. What are you talking about? It's funny because I read that way back in the day. Ages ago. In middle school, actually. Anything good? Nope. Okay. That's the idea. I mean, I think that's a good idea. It's a very good book. Wait, did we read it in middle school? Or it was either middle school or high school. I can't remember which. No, we read not Tom Sawyer. What's the other one? The edgy book? We read Huckleberry Finn. No, wait, which one was it? Was it Huckleberry Finn? Or was it Tom Sawyer? I'm getting them mixed up. I think it's Huckleberry Finn. Because Tom Sawyer was the cool dude. There is one thing theaters have that home experience can't compare to. I mean, it's definitely the popcorn for me. Dude, now I'm hungry. I hate this. Look what you've done. Like, and there's nothing I could go quickly grab to eat either. I'm actually in pain. I'm suffering right now. There's a random Vespa Queen. Very nice. I needed to jump out of a tree, damn it. Oh my god. Okay, well, oh, we have one shake. Sheer immersion. There's a lot of features in a movie theater that can't be replicated, especially for horror movies. Yeah, I mean, that's also true. Again, I don't hate the experience, but I also don't chase it because I think most movies today are just not worth it. I thought most movies almost a decade ago weren't worth going to see. So, like, why am I going to spend tons of money to go see a movie I pretty much know ahead of time I don't want to see? Like, they almost got me with Barbie. Like, I'm not going to go see anything else, pretty much. The only thing that I might see is FNAF for the meme. Is this shaking? No. I think that's the only one that was shaking over here. And maybe Saw 10. I might go see Saw 10. Because that's just 2000s right there. Didn't Barbie suck? No, Barbie was a Trojan horse. Ken did nothing wrong. Yeah, Saw 10's coming out. Absolutely. You heard right. You know it. So does that mean that Spiral was Saw 9? I guess they're making it Saw 9 afterwards. Yeah, they got the lady who played Amanda back. And I think, is it Tobin Bell? I think he's also coming back too. Saw is an exercise in how much they could possibly cram into one plot line. You know, like how an anime will go back and say things happened that you didn't know about that happened off screen? Like, Saw will legit do that as well. Saw is the American movie version of that. But it's not like it's not like a silly for fun sort of a deal. It's literally like, yeah, we did this. This happened and you didn't know about it. That's like peak 2000s America. Saw, Hostel, like all the OGs had kind of faded away a little bit. Like besides Jason X and Freddy vs. Jason, like all the OG. What? What? I'll finish it. What? I have to say it 3 times for good luck, boys. It really had to be the alpha too. Holy shit. That's an amazing shiny right there. Love it. Oh yeah, nice, man. Love it. Oh, that dopamine hit is so good. It's so good. All right, we have a shaker. I actually kind of like Spiral. It had problems, but it didn't try to be like all the other Saws. It wasn't married to all the... Yeah, I think that's what makes it better. I feel like you should have a sequel that is a... Let me move again, please. I think they've tried to branch off a bit, but I don't know. I think that they know at the end of the day, people really like the plot line, who are still willing to go see it. I mean, I don't know. Has it completely fallen off at the box office? What is happening? No, I don't want to leave the site. Oh, it tried to sleep this tab. That's what it tried to do. Scared the shit out of me. Okay. What is coming after me? I don't even know. I'm under attack. You ever play an RTS and some dude is yelling at you, "We're under attack!" And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then you lose like half your base. Again, I don't know. I'll see. I mean, unless any of you plan to disappear before October, as things get closer, I'll let you know what my plans are. I mean, we'll see. I know there's a Gran Turismo movie coming out. I'm not like a big fan of racing or racing movies, so probably also a miss for me. But that's just because I'm not that interested in it. It's not because it's necessarily bad or anything. I don't know. Plus, movies, like you said, movies are expensive. So, like, unless I start getting tons of money for, you know, fuck around money, then yeah. But, I mean, even then, I'd rather spend it on alcohol. Maybe. I mean, but even then, I'd rather spend it on other stuff. So, like, that's the problem. I don't have enough disposable income to do all the things I want to do. I would... Wait, why'd I come here again? Oh, no, we're done. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, let's go catch that Roserate. I guess we should just defeat it. We need to defeat it with flying-type moves. How many Pokemon do I have? Okay, Aerial Ace. There you go. I walked all over him. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't throw when you're mounted in this game. That's something that Scarvio does that you can't. I went to horse therapy today. I got to ride bareback again, and they told me there's a skill not a lot of people can do. And I could already hear it now. So I'm a prodigy, and they're just like, yeah, sure, whatever helps. It's funny because yesterday I was out with a friend and I got the most condescending, like, customer service ever, bro. I don't know. I'm not gonna get too into it. Oh, man. And I was nice. I'm being nice with people. Man, some of these... Fuck New Yorkers, man. Genuinely. Let's leave. Anyway. Oh, I was joking. Oh, oops. Look at that. It's beautiful. Dude, the stream is over. Barely even got to do anything this stream. We're already done. Oh, yeah. Riding horses is definitely an acquired form, for sure. When I was riding a horse, yeah, my balls hurt. That was not a very enjoyable time. Like, you have to sit a weird way. Yeah, it's rough, for sure. Because I've been horseback riding, I think, 2, maybe 3 times in my life. You know, it's obviously was like a guided tour, but yeah, it hurts, man. You have to sit a certain way. Obviously, no one would tell you this, but wear spacious underwear, right? Like, you know, it's not all super fun. It's about feeling the rhythm of the horse and moving with them. No one taught me that. Their biggest concern was that we didn't fall off the damn horses. Rode jet ski made me feel like I was getting punched in the stomach. I think the one thing that happened to me when I was younger, I think I've told this story before, so here we go again. But the one thing that happened to me when I was younger is I went go-karting one time with my family. Now, obviously, I was too young to drive the go-kart myself, so I was riding in a go-kart with someone else, and we spun out. We didn't flip, it wasn't anything serious, but we spun out, but I was laughing and stuff, so my initial reaction when we immediately, like, spun out was I bit the shit out of my tongue. Oh, that was a female Combi, by the way. Oops. Oh, well. I bit the shit out of my tongue, and it was to the point that I couldn't even eat hot food because the wound on my tongue was, like, reasonably deep. I didn't need stitches or anything, but I remember distinctly, like, I couldn't even almost eat dinner because my tongue was so... And it wasn't like the tip of my tongue. It was a ways back. It was like... I'm trying to measure my tongue. It was a ways back. It was not fun. That was the worst thing I ever did to my tongue. Absolutely. That shit hurt, man. I'll never forget that pain. It was like a good couple of days, I remember. Like, my tongue was just messed up. Now, luckily, your tongue is pretty good at regenerating. But I felt... I was like, bro, I can't eat anything. I had ice in my mouth constantly just to, you know, dull the throbbing. And yeah, it was not a fun time. So whenever they're like, oh, you know, put a thing in this person's mouth, they might bite their tongue off. Yeah, man, I could believe it. If I never had that experience, I might be like, oh, that's just cap. No one bites their tongue off, or, you know what I mean? Like, no, I could believe it, actually. That's totally possible. Because I mean, I wasn't close to biting it off. Like I said, I didn't need stitches or anything, but like, I could believe if you absolutely like couldn't feel it, you could totally do it. I was wrestling my brother. He accidentally kneed me in the jaw. I bit 2 half-inch slits into the sides of my tongue. That's basically what I did. We hit the other go-kart and we spun a little bit, and I was laughing and all that stuff, and I basically bit the fuck down into my tongue. That was rough, man. Your mouth is the fastest healing organ you have? Good, because I absolutely needed it there. Because I was not have... What was that? Oh, it's a Paris. Whatever, okay. Thankfully it is. I would be in deep shit, yeah. But I remember having to have a bunch of ice. Now, luckily, this happened down in Virginia, I think. So, my cousin's fridge had one of those, like, ice dispensers on the front, which is awesome, by the way. Our fridge doesn't have that. And I remember just, you know, every so often, I would just go down and just get a little bit of ice. They were really nicely sized cubes. They were like wedges. You know, like long wedges. I would just lay it on, you know, hold it in my mouth, lay it on top of my tongue wound. That was a long time ago. Probably spit on the wound. Oh, bro, yeah, just let me bleed out. I couldn't. It's too gross, man. I couldn't do it. What do we have to use on Parasect? Venoshock? Okay, let's use Venoshock over here, wherever these things are. Where are they? That was a fun time. Like I said, from a different chapter of my life, unironically. You don't know Venoshock? Excellent. Strong style. We need to know Spore. There you go. Oh, you know Aerial Ace. Oh, I could have been using you. But yeah, that was fun. Other than that, like, I've never really had, like, any serious injuries. I've never been to the hospital for any injuries. I've been pretty lucky with that. Was it Strong Style? I already forgot. And I used to do stuff in sports and all that kind of things, so I was lucky. I do miss playing baseball. I miss hitting. Batting was really fun for baseball. I remember I really enjoyed that. That was good. That was a lifetime ago, man. I miss going to day camp when I was like in my 8 to 14. Lifetime ago. But I miss it, man. What? Well, I resist that, luckily. Grass type needs to resist more stuff, honestly. Probably should have gone to the hospital a few times in my life, either because I had a major fever, serious gash, but I never did. Well, American healthcare is expensive. See, here's how it works. American healthcare is expensive. British healthcare takes forever for you to get help. Canadian healthcare just tells you to exit this reality. So that's my new meme, is seek Canadian healthcare. It's great. We can get around the YouTube filters with that. Level 40 on Carpenter, very nice. You have to think with portals. You gotta think smarter. Work smarter, not harder. Wait, I'm doing the... How long have I been using Agile Style? How long have I been doing it? How long have I been doing it? I'm going to explode. This is what happens when I zone out. Fantastic. Man, that fridge with the ice cube machine on the front, that was so good. Imagine being able to just go down and get some fresh, clean water and some ice cubes in it at the same time. Dude, that is so next level. Strong style. Ever tell you when I got bit by my dog? I still have 2 nice scars on my right hand from the top and bottom. Dude, oh. Pets, man. Pets. Yeah, you definitely should have, because there could have been a viral infection, bacteria or some shit. The best part is when you get a scrape or anything and you have to put the peroxide, the witch hazel, the alcohol in the wound. Oh, fun. Actually, one game did that. Phantom Pain did that, man. Where you got seriously hurt, you would have to spray Snake, and he would actually, like, groan in pain from the pain of the disinfectant. That shit hurt me. I remember I got that in that one mission where I failed the stealth, like, hardcore. That was pretty brutal to sit through, I won't lie. You remind me, I need to download my Resident Evil save. I know that that's like a really random association, but I should download my Resident Evil 5 save to my Series X. And I need to buy an Xbox 360 controller. Because I don't think any of the ones I have work. I don't even know where they are. I was trying to pull them apart and I put my hand where I shouldn't have. Damn. Dog to instigate violent time of old age, which yeah, that happened, I think 2-3 weeks ago, yeah. I don't know, man. It's a different life y'all live. I never could have a pet like that. But that's just me. I don't know. Of course, now everyone in New York walks their dog and they never pick up shit. So even in the good neighborhoods, dudes and dudettes will just walk their dogs and just be like, you know, took a shit in front of a building. I don't care. It's great. Love it. What is this? That's a castor fern? I've never seen it look like that. That's why if you come to New York, you gotta watch where you walk. You gotta keep one eye around and one eye down. Same thing. Be careful going into Central Park too. It's funny. We have a nice 3 to 4 day weekend coming up. I'm taking off a day for my brother's birthday. Very nice. I hope you have a good time. Sounds like a good plan. Nice. Venoshock, we're getting there. I mean, we could finish this up real easily. And then we just use Spore on a Petalil. We have to catch fuck. Alright, we should start working on, like, Piloswine. There's a lot of things that are, like, in the back end. So let's finish this up. We'll use Spore, Venoshock, and... Okay, we'll hit up, some Magikarps for that. We have plenty of time for that. Looks like we're gonna be doing multiple Magikarp runs today. Might as well. We'll just get the nitty-gritty done. And like I said, I plan to be out of here at like 9 so I could go record with Gundam Otaku. So that'll be a thing that happens today. For real, no cap. I mean, obviously I would always recommend to have a medical professional look at it, but I mean, you did pretty much what you could be expected to do, right? Iodine, peroxide, bandage, alcohol, yeah. And obviously, you know, if it got worse, you would go, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't blame you for not wanting to spend a day in a room, in the nursing room or whatever. I can't fault you for that. Having been to hospitals, it is... if you ever have to go to a hospital, bro, Sign away the rest of your day. Consign it to the void. You're done. Now, obviously, it's unavoidable sometimes, right? Like, you know, if it's something serious or whatever, like, there's not really much you could do about it, but that's my general rule of thumb for reality. If you have to go to the hospital, sign away the rest of your day. For any reason. I don't care if, you know, your family member's giving birth or whatever, just consign everything you would normally do that day to the void, because it's over. And that's totally fine. Like I said, what is it, Gabite? Some things in life you can't avoid. You can't always... Oh, I need to finish Haunch Crow. We need to use a Haunch Crow. That'll be next. What was it? Gabite? Number defeated with Dragon-type moves. Number of times you've seen you use Dragon Claw. Times you stunned it using item. Yeah, let's go do this. Actually, before I do that, let me go see if I could craft. Yeah, I know that feeling. The human body is truly a wonderful thing some of the time. Sticky globs. Dude, why can't I just buy balls of mud, man? This is actual trolling. Seriously. Why'd I make that? You could buy everything else in this game but balls of mud. Like, this is trolling. That's high-level trolling, man. You could buy everything else in the game but balls of mud. Deep dark rock? Sure. Duskstone. See? You can't buy it from here. It's the worst, man. Yeah, why does this cost more? Oh, because it draws attention? I have never done that. Probably never will. Okay, let's just buy a couple. We have tons of money, obviously. There you go. Yeah, I kind of wish I had spent more time completing the decks ages ago. That would have definitely been more helpful, for sure. Alright, I need to use a dragon-type move. Who knows a dragon-type move in my party? It's like dragon and fairy are the two types I, like, never use. You? What dragon types do I even own? Guess I use you. Yeah. Or Chomp. Let's take out Alakazam for a minute. And then I have to buff him. We'll buff him. Can't imagine we'll use special attacks, so because I used all my goddamn dust, I'm gonna save that for later. But yeah, Devin, I don't know. I'm not really a pet person, so I wouldn't know. I know my turtles like bite. Turtles bite, but that's just how they inspect stuff. They try to climb on it or they try to bite it. It's pretty much how they operate. Again, I'm not like a very big dog person, or a cat person either. But like a lot of people I know around me have had dogs and or cats. So it becomes one of those interesting things, you know? I don't mind them, I'm not allergic to them, I just do not want to take care of them. I am much better off when I'm just doing my own thing, and, you know, the less I have to worry about, the better, right? There you go. Put these away. We could put away the candies as well. How many pebbles do we have? We don't have a lot. Should be an easier way to get some of these, honestly. So what do we have? 15, and I already used 1, so I need 14. Go sell dust? No. Welcome to the stream. I mean, this Garchomp is easily one of the best Pokemon to catch. I mean, think about it. If you're trying to beat this game, I would definitely try to catch this Garchomp. I would just save and just throw a Pokeball at it when it has its back turned or whatever, and just keep trying to catch it until you do. That's pretty much what I would do. Give her to Outrage. I don't want to get confused. Bulldoze is better than Earth Power, and we'll just keep on Double Edge. It doesn't matter. Got the shiny. Yes, it was a shiny Alpha Yen Mega, so that's nice. High quality shinies, of course. There you go. Okay. And it's a female, which is rare, I'm pretty sure. I don't think any pseudo legendary is 50-50, is it? Well, they can all breed with Ditto, but you know, it's different, obviously. Oh, we need to also go defeat what is it? Golem. We'll do that later. We're not gonna do that right now. That's what I mean. It's exciting playing this game when you get the dex completion up. I mean, that's what's good, man. Like, that's what I recommend. I think it's really fun. Once you actually knuckle down and start using different Pokemon and stuff, this game becomes very fun. That's what I like about it. It's entertaining. It's always something new, and I'm gonna get messed up here. Oops. I'll have to defeat 3 with dragon types, anyway. Ow. No! You're only 40 levels below me! No! No! Alright, please don't do that. Damn, where's Sylveon when you need her? Venoshock, not very good. What level are these things? These things are high level. Kinda, whatever. We'll just use Weavile. We'll revive it. See if we could get into a fight with only one, and then that way the other ones run away, as usual. As a game, for some reason, seeing you fall from that distance, be mortally wounded, surrounded by a bunch of two-legged shark monsters was kind of terrifying. Yeah, it's like, you know, you ever see a movie where the villain, like, executes one of the characters by, like, pushing him off a cliff? Or something, like a horror film or something? And they think they're okay for a few seconds, and then the monsters show up. Today, or in this game, it's just another Tuesday. Or another Saturday, rather. There you go. What happens if I transfer it to a different game? It loses the alpha status. It becomes a normal, big... I think in a game with size, it gets locked to the highest size, which just becomes a normal Yan Mega. But if you were to transfer an alpha... Oh, if you were to transfer an alpha out of this game and then take it back into this game, it will retain its alpha status. I'm not sure how it calculates that. There must be a bit or some amount of data in Gen 8 Pokemon and Gen 9 Pokemon that denotes if they are an alpha or not. I'm not too sure how the data structure of Pokemon is now. I used to know it back in the day because I used to bitch about Pokemon Bank and stuff and whatever. Back when I used to go on the warpath for all sorts of crazy stuff, I used to complain, and therefore I was like, well, what exactly, how much data is a Pokemon? And it's apparently only like a couple of bytes for all the different data. Maybe it's like a kilobyte, not even. I don't know. I don't have that info sheet up in front of me, and I don't really feel like looking. It's not a lot though. It's like the original what? Hi. The original trainer, you know, what game was it found, what route in what game, right, if it's applicable. Most games don't read that data, though, unfortunately. I think Gen 4 did. Gen 4 is kind of alone in that. Stuff like that. what Pokemon is it, what nickname is it, what ability does it have, what gender, what moves does it have, what egg moves does it know is something that they added later in later gens. What else? You know, anything special, the shininess of it, etc. So, okay. Total Eclipse of the Heart is a song about vampire love? I thought it was just what people in the 80s were listening to. I don't know. And then now it's like one of those things that they would... Remember when they used to have TV infomercials where they would advertise like the best hits of the 70s and the 80s? Yeah. You know, good times. Oops. Doesn't matter. We'll just leave. Nothing I could do. Total Eclipse of the Heart. Times you've seen me use Dragon Claw. Let me stun that one. I guess we'll get started on Garchomp. We have to strong... Oh my god. We're going to be using Garchomp forever. We might actually get this Garchomp to level 100 and all the time it'll take. But now you just have... You have Drill Rap, dude. We have everything better now than we did back in the day, dude. I don't know how people don't understand that. Oh, I should really not be using these. Yeah, you know what? I can't teleport with this guy looking at me. I'm gonna go get spoiled apricorns. I'm not wasting my good stuff on this. What about Magnezone? Do we need to catch that? Yes. Welcome to the new era of Pokemon Arceus streams, where we have to do these mundane tasks over and over and over again. Oh, fuck. Why did I adjust like that? Got it. What's actually cool is that we could catch another one. Let's go get it. I mean, love songs are always kind of boring, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could say this, at least rap is entertaining. Whether you like it or not, at least Snoop is cool. Tupac is okay. I don't dislike. I just usually don't listen to any of it. I mean, I don't listen to rap really that much at all anymore. Snoop Dogg being in Call of Duty is pretty cool. What? Did we even master Rosalia? I think we might have actually. Actually, what was the description for Snoop in Call of Duty? Can I actually look? Hold on. My friend read it out the other day. Snoop Dogg Call of Duty. Let's see. Keep your squad close. Keep your enemies closer. Oh yeah, Modern Warfare 3 is coming out. By the way, just so everyone knows, Modern Warfare 3, last year they said Modern Warfare 2 was going to be a 2-year game. Now it's Modern Warfare 3 is coming out. So congratulations. Amazing. This is actually the second time that Snoop Dogg has been brought into Call of Duty. He was in Ghosts as a... Oh wow, Lara Croft is also joining, and so is 21 Savage. Oh, I can't read the description, sadly, because I don't play Call of Duty. Oh well, whatever. Yeah, he was in a COD Ghosts, and then apparently he was in Vanguard, so now he's back again, which is crazy. But you know, he's probably happy to be in every Call of Duty game. He just sells some likeness or whatever. And honestly, that's funny. If you're a fan of hip hop and Call of Duty, dude, it's great. But yeah, they're over here like, oh, you know, we're making a 2-year Call of Duty game, guys. We're not making another game. And then fast forward to August of this year. By the way, this year we're releasing Modern Warfare 3, and all the skins that you bought for Modern Warfare 2 will be transferable, which I guess makes sense if you bought into this saying, oh, they're gonna have a 2-year COD cycle for once, and then it's gonna be Treyarch making a game about the Gulf War. Fuck you. that's not happening. They're making, yeah, you know, enjoy. Isn't that great? Money, dude. Money is amazing. Money will make mountains move. Absolutely insane, man. Yes, the alpha. Where is it again? I think it's over here. What? I hate that. That always scares me. That is nightmare fuel. You want to talk about scary stuff in a Pokemon game? Let me introduce you. Alpha Ghastly, ladies and gentlemen. What? A Graveler. Dude, what is going on? There it is again, by the way. Alright. Well, we have 3 shinies today. Boy, today is a great day to play this game. You can see all those hours spent leveling stuff up are paying dividends, dude. That was not a catch, but whatever. Got it. Fantastic. Very nice. Alright, what was I doing? I'm looking for this dude. Can Shiny stop spawning for 5 seconds? You're scaring me. Stop! No! Yesterday I was watching Tasting History. I have no idea what Switchel is. Well, what is Switchel? Is it like some kind of pastry or something? Wait, where'd it go? There it is. Oh my god. I hate this. Can I even go up on this? I mean, I guess I have to be able to, right? Otherwise, how would I catch this? This is the worst patrol path ever. Wow. Shit. You can't aim up any higher. Oh my god. Here you go. What? Oh my god. This... Dude, this one is really obnoxious. Yeah, you just catch it right here. Probably. Maybe? Dude, what the fuck? He goes way out and like into the distance. This is ridiculous. Why can't I, dude? I cannot. Thank you. Yeah, there's no AI, by the way, but every time I do this, it gets a little bit higher in the air because of where the Pokeball is. Alright, very nice. Well, I mean, it worked out because I came over here, I found 2 shinies for doing absolutely nothing. It's amazing. Wasn't planning on it, but here we are all the same. Man, once I'm done with this game, maybe I'll go back to BDSP. I don't know what I'll do in it, though. It'll be fun, I'll tell you that much. Alright, very nice. Okay, so while we're here, let's go do Spore a whole bunch. Water, apple cider vinegar, a sweet syrup, and gin... I don't know, that doesn't really sound to my taste. Apple cider. I had apple cider once when I was really young. I never liked it, and I don't know. Like I said, I don't even eat fruit, really. I drink juice, which is fine. I can eat vegetables. Most fruit, I don't know. I think it's kind of... I don't know. What do I need to do again? We strong style this. Oh, this is gonna suck. Yeah, just not a fan. Not to dissuade you, I'm sure it's delicious, but not for me. Apple cider vinegar is one thing. Oh, I didn't know that. Really? Apple cider is just vinegar? Oh shit, I didn't know that. I don't use it ever. I personally don't like the taste of vinegar. It's too, I don't know, it's too much of a kick. I don't like foods that kick, really. Maybe like a sour kick, but I don't like, it's not even spicy, it's just strong. I don't know, I never liked vinegar. I didn't really ever have salads or anything, so. I like vegetables, I don't like salad. Okay. Do I have to reload now? I'll just do it anyway. Whew. And then we could leave whenever we need to check. Yes, okay. Apple cider vinegar. Is vinegar apple cider? I have no idea. I never use vinegar. Is it? Oh, it is. You make it from it. Oh, apple cider vinegar is actually a thing. Holy shit, it's made from fermented apple juice. Oh, never mind. He's right. It's a different type of vinegar. That's what it is. Again, I never would touch apple cider to begin with, so that's already beyond my scope. Apple cider or vinegar. Dude, I use like ketchup, mustard, and barbecue sauce. Have you ever had like lamb over rice from like a halal cart? Oh, that white sauce barbecue sauce is delicious. But like all the friends I know that I talk to eat the fucking red sauce. And I'm like, bro, if I eat the red sauce, or if I get red sauce on mine, I'm not eating it. Ever. It's not happening. It's one of the nice things about New York. You can find one of those carts everywhere, man. They're so good. That shit is delicious. Lamb over rice and with a lot of lamb. Oh, sometimes you find dudes that give you a lot of lamb too. It's so delicious. Now I'm hungry. I hate talking about food on stream because now I can't go get something to eat. This is awful. I just had some delicious hamburgers last night too. I'm gonna have hot dogs again soon as well. I'm gonna make some more of that pork shoulder. Just when I get around to it, when I don't feel lazy. Maybe I'll make it on like Monday or Tuesday. That would be fantastic. Oh yeah. So what is it? 5 usages every time? So this is what, 15? How many does it need me to use? I'll go to 20, and then I'll stop and I'll see what's what. Which means I have to reload one more time. I just want to get Parasect over and done with, dude. I'm done with it. We also have to make progress anyway. I like rice and butter. Ooh, that's pretty good. Butter's nice for pasta. Maybe I'll make pasta. Yeah, I could make pasta with some sauce. I haven't made that in a while. Yeah, we got some food. I'm not gonna lie, like, I've been in the mood for Domino's, but, like, I guess I'll just go make something. Dude, what is this cry, man? This is terrible. Yep. And that way we can bring back Alakazam. It might be 25, in which case we'll just re-enter combat. I'll be able to reload outside of combat, which is nice. And then we could finish it. And then we just mop up Venoshocks. We get this done and dusted. So, I mean, if we do 3 Pokemon a stream, and we have, what, like 150 Pokemon left? That's, 50-some streams, yeah. It's not bad. Especially considering the first, like, 60 streams were almost nothing. Or, well, 10 or 20 of them were beating the story, doing all the stuff. And then, like, 40 streams of just looking for shinies. So, you know what? This makes more sense, like I said. This will be the biggest project I probably ever do on this channel. And, once I finish it, I mean, you know, it'll be pretty lit, dude. Think about that. I mean, I only play this once a week. Like, if I stream this 3 times a week, we finish this in no time. But that's the thing. I want to do other stuff. I want to stream other games. I already have to justify giving Saturday away for this thing. But you know what? It's worth it. Why not? And then eventually another game will come along that will become my super ultimate time dump, which I think will be good. What the hell is Nochi? These fancy sounding foods, man. Prinplup? No, no. What is it? Parasect. Yeah, we're over for Spore. We just have to use Venoshock. We need to use 7 more strong styles and then we're done. So we're actually in a very good position. Okay. So we can actually leave now, right? Do we need to fight any more of this? This is what? Clefable? Number caught at 9. Oh my god. Number defeated. Okay. I mean, we could just go defeat it. Let's change it to... Oh, but we have to catch it at night? Can I evolve... Wait, does this work if I evolve a Clefairy at night? Does that count as number caught at night? I forget. I think it does. I think that's one of the few things that you could cheese. The other ones you can't cheese. Oh wait, it's not even here. Never mind. Wait, wasn't it here? Maybe I was here when it was nighttime, actually. Alright, whatever. We'll do that real quick then. No, not that. Potato pasta? Oh, dude, I'd love some... What is it? Potato salad. I have to learn how to make potato salad. My aunt used to make such good potato salad and deviled eggs. Dude, I'm gonna learn how to make deviled eggs. She made the best deviled eggs. It's so insane. And that's the thing. I think we talked about this. No one ever left their recipes, man. Her deviled eggs, I used to go over there all the time. You know, we would meet family. I would go after school because I had an after school program way back in the day in like 2011, 2012. And I would go over to her house, you know, just to chill for a few hours and then leave and go to my after school program. And we would talk, we would chill. Man, she was so nice, man. What a loss. The world is actually worse off. But she had the best deviled eggs, man. She was always happy to talk with somebody and, you know, yeah, anyway. There you go. I hate that noise. Oh no! I didn't mean to! No, I saw the circle for poison jab. Shit. I didn't mean to. Whoops. It was stunned for 2 turns. Interesting. Okay. That is a fantastic noise, by the way. Now, why does the Roserade get aggro? That's so interesting. Oh my god, of course. Is that the Basculin? Basculin, are you okay? Basculin, are you okay, bro? Listen, we could talk about this. Very nice. Okay. Someone remind me to make that a GIF someday. Dude, there's another one. What is going on? Having the most questionable ass session of this game, man. Weird stuff is happening. Nice, okay. That should be enough. Let's go back. Worst part is if you don't care about looks is pilling the eggs. You mean boiling the eggs? I don't really care much for looks. I care about taste. Originally, when I first had it, I thought deviled eggs looked terrible. I'm like, who would ever want to eat this? Oh, I'm done with Clefairy anyway. Oh no, but we need to evolve it. Yeah, that's right. Draining Kiss. And then we have to catch a Cleffa while it's sleeping. Catch one without being spotted. It is found in Coronet at the Fabled Spring. Okay, well, I've messed that up. Okay, let's take out a Clefable or a Clefairy. What do they evolve by? Moonstone? Trying to remember that episode of the anime. Yeah, it's their Moonstone. Egg salad's top tier. I don't think I've ever had egg salad. I'm very wary when it comes to eggs. Not because I hate them or anything, but sometimes I don't know. Yeah. I love deviled eggs though. It's really good. It's the perfect blend of flavors. The sourness of the egg mixed with a little bit of cream and the spiciness. Is it paprika? Love it. So good. Does it count? Number... Yes, it... Number caught night. Was it 9 before? Oh, shit. I don't remember. I guess I have to use another one. We're gonna need more anyway. we have to... Okay, now it's at 10. Was it 9 before? I think it might have been. I don't remember it being double digits, but I could be wrong. This is way faster than having to, you know... Yeah. Tuna, spiral noodles, mayo, mustard, red onion... that's a lot of work. You're not wrong. Like, I wouldn't want to make it myself, but... I would definitely... I would have that, yeah. I don't mind that. As long as it's freshly made, right? Don't make a ton on my behalf, you know what I mean? It's one of those things. Like, if it's freshly made, it's right there. Yeah, this works. I would totally do it. If not, don't do it on my half. Yeah, we have paprika. I use it for my chicken all the time. All those unique details from the original Battle for Bikini Bottom were moved in the remake, like the bubbles forming when the player moved. I didn't even notice that. I believe you, but it's fine. Again, whenever you have a remake like that, honestly, I'm just happy that the meme of Battle for Bikini Bottom PS4 even ever happened to begin with. They did a very good job, all things considered. Like, yeah, small little details like that get lost. It's like in the Metroid Prime trilogy where the arm cannon, the lights don't shake with the arm cannon. Again, I think the reason why is because they never, they weren't able to reverse engineer it. So they just said, well, the lights are just static. It is what it is. Nothing hectic, nothing major. I don't hate them for it. They did a good job with both of those trilogies, so it's all good by me. I mean, hell, most of you guys probably weren't around on the channel back then, but the Metroid Prime trilogy was seriously like one of the first sets of playthroughs that did really well on the channel. And I was really grateful for that, because, I mean, how many times can I say that some of my most viewed work is also what I would argue is some of my best work, like Metroid Prime. Very nice. I had a great time with that, so no complaints from me. Okay. I mean, I guess we could go this way. Let's see if we get anything. Let's take a look. Very hard to mess up. You'd be surprised, brother. I could mess up anything if I put my mind to it. Nothing is out of my grasp. Nothing is sacred. Everything is fair game. But that pork shoulder was some of the best meat I ever had in my life. I almost cried biting into it. I had a Food Wars moment. And I was like, I'm the one that cooked this. I had a Food Wars moment. I was like, hold on a second. My clothes didn't fly off, sadly. It wasn't that good. But I had a moment. I was like, dude, this is seriously the best meat I have ever cooked in my life. I almost cried. It almost, like, blew me back to my childhood or something. I was able to hold on, though. Don't worry. I'm strong. Still, well done game. I felt attacked when I went to look at the PS2 graphic. I don't know about that one. I look back at the original. Those are definitely better. I don't feel attacked. Unless it's the attacked in the sense that the new one is so good, I guess. I don't know. I look back and I could see all the jaggies, all the everything. You know me, I don't complain about jaggies and stuff in most games. Right, I'm not gonna sit here, well, this game is not graphically up to snuff on my GTX 4090, so I won't play it. But I also recognize that, you know, things have changed and the graphics obviously should get better. Very nice. I have to port a bunch of Pokemon out of here. I'm gonna do that after this. I mean, I have to see what Pokemon am I even gonna use for, you know, doing stuff. Oh, I didn't... Let me go hit this Gabite with some stuff. Whoops, I forgot to do that. Hilarious. It's funny how I got completely sidetracked from my original mission. Spoiled apricots. Where are they? Where are they? What the hell? Here they are. So I remember this one steak my parents made when I was 12, easily the best steak. Dude, my family overcooks the shit out of everything, man. I'll never forget those dry-ass pork chops I had to eat when I was young. And then if you ask for water, they took insult to it. I'm like, these pork... Like, I would just flat out say today, these pork chops suck. They're dry as fuck. Terrible. Terrible pork chops. Couldn't even eat them. It's like chewing through sawdust. But I will say that when I you know, now that's why I make sure I cook everything to that fine limit where you can't, where any less than it's raw and any more it's not, right? Like, because you could always cook something more, you can't uncook something once it's been cooked. And that's why I used to get so mad. I'm like, dude, you ruined a perfectly good pork chop by overcooking the shit out of it. You cook it to fucking death. Who can even eat this anymore? They're not the ones eating it. They're cooking it for me. So I'm like, you overcook it. You don't even know it's overcooked. It's terrible. I hated that. How many do we need to do it? 8. Okay, we got plenty. I hated that. Have perfectly good meat and you overcook it to death and no one wants to eat it. You bite into it, it's dry as fuck, so you can't even get it, like, you know, chew it and get your saliva into it because it's dry. It's just absorbing all of it. Terrible. I mean, like, listen, I'm not complaining. I was fed, but that's how I ended up cooking meat the way that I cook meat today. Is because I used to have those pork chops. I used to hate that shit, and they used to get mad. I used to say, well, let me drink a little water with it. No, if you drink water, you won't finish your meal. Old heads. My dad has a problem with undercooking steaks, which is usually fine. When you're getting but when you're already getting a medium rare steak, getting a borderline cold, still mooing! Steak is is it still mooing? Dude, was that a Gordon Ramsay insult? This steak is so raw, it's still mooing at me, you donkey! I got 80 stocks so I can unlock the platinum when I want. I'm just still considering where it's going to be 123 or 125. I don't know. I would just get it done and dusted. Because remember, everything you do gets timestamped. So you might as well just do it as early as possible. Okay, now we can leave. Like I said, you could always cook something more if it's undercooked. You cannot uncook something that's been cooked. So I don't know. My mom understands this. Just the rest of my family, not so much. I used to hate that shit, man. Have a perfectly good meal, perfectly good steak, cooked to perfection, perfectly good pork chop. Pork, especially pork. Pork dries the fuck out, bro. Pork and white meat of chicken and turkey dries the fuck out. That's why you gotta eat it as early as possible, because otherwise you're gonna be eating sawdust. Anyway. I have to do some cooking to begin with. I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I start the stream, because I was already recording before this, I recorded about 4 hours of Pikmin 2. So that's gonna come up in the next couple of days. Again, Final Fantasy 16 has been done. You're just seeing what I recorded a couple of days ago, basically. Which is good. That's ideally how the channel should operate. So I'm trying to make sure I keep that, Hydra Dialga. Trying to make sure I keep that flowing, you know? Okay, what else do we need? Let's go look over here for shaking trees. I've been playing a lot of games I enjoyed lately. I'll say that. We're in a rare good period of time, even if it's not even all on next gen. Like, most of them are on the Switch. Like, but you know what? Credit where credit's due. I think the Switch is terrible hardware, but at the same time, some games make it look good, like Pikmin 4, and then some games are just really good regardless, you know? Dad said he did like chuck steak, but he would get mad at Mom because there would be bite marks and the tender part cut out. Freshly ground pepper, kosher salt. Listen to how he describes this. Listen to this dude. This guy is a Food Wars character. He's a Food Wars character on my stream, man. This is the part where they over-explain what they did to make the meal so good right before the judges take a bite and all their clothing flies off, you know? That's what Devin does on my streams. Yeah, I definitely have to unload after this. Okay. One of the fewer actually good meals I made and cooked myself. This dude puts wine in his food. I just drink it. It's relaxing. Yeah, I like it. It's creation. I like creating things. Yeah, no, don't get it twisted. I love it. I love being able to make things. That's why I like Legos. I used to like clay, but clay used to get everywhere, right? What did I come here for? Were there no trees shaking? Am I bugging? Were there actually no trees? Wait, for real? Are there no trees shaking at all? Am I gonna lose my mind? Dude, this is gonna take forever. It's not gonna be as bad as Apom because there's just more trees that can shake. Oh, here we go, we got one. But when, I guess one tree is forced to shake no matter what. Can you not? Well, why would you do this to me? I'm being nice to you. They start attacking me. That was a crit, too. Dude, can grass resist rock, please? Unbelievable. Can grass resist something? What does grass even resist? Water? Ground? Dude, this type has sucked dick for way too long, and it's terrible. I hate it. I hate that my first Pokemon ever was a grass type. And I'm like, oh, this is awesome. And then I proceeded to never use it ever again. This is what they do to you. They reel you in and then they fuck you. Wow, he actually saw me when I was moving through the grass. Okay, interesting. Wine is usually cooking because it has a nice flavor and the alcohol helps emulsify the fat and meat, turning it to cream. Again, that's a Food Wars description, but I'll believe you. I kind of like having the fat, though. But maybe the cream is tastier, you know? It's a little bit more liquefied, maybe. What am I cooking tonight? That's what I was saying. I kind of wanted to get Domino's. Just to be lazy and just eat some really good tasting food. And yes, a lot of people will say Domino's is not good tasting. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. I like Subway. Subway's is pretty good. You ever had a delicious Subway steak and cheese? I don't even know if they offer that. I remember getting meatball marinara right before quarantine. I used to go to the Subways near my college all the time. Man, I had such a good time with that. Used to just walk in, meatball marinara, motherfuckers. Delicious. True. Oh. Subway out here is gross. Well, in New York, we got some good stuff. Domino's is pretty. I don't know. Like, listen, I'm not picky about pizza, right? We have like Domino's, Papa John's, and Famiglia, right? Maybe there's a couple more I don't remember off the top of my head. Point is that I'm not picky about it, right? It's just I know that we have Domino's nearer to me than Papa John's. I don't even know where a Little Caesars is. See, a lot of these food stores are in Brooklyn. If you want to be really technical about it, you want to get a lot of food. Brooklyn has a lot of this. Maybe like other places have it that I don't know about. Oh, we're actually almost done with Parasect. We just have a strong style one move. Here we go. Helps the fat spread throughout the meat. It's used more for things like meat sauces, like in spaghetti. Oh, fuck. Dude. I'm so hungry right now. He has no idea how hungry I am. I'm starving. Alright, we're done with Parasect. Very nice. Dude, I'm starving. Today, lunch today, Costco hot dog and... Dude, did they get rid of the everything pizza for you at Costco as well? Because they got rid of the everything pizza for me at Costco. I was like, dude, what? They only have cheese and pepperoni? Not that either of those are particularly bad, but I was like, bro, for real? I was hurt. I was hurt. In ways I did not think I could still be harmed. Oh, by the way, we're out of space. Amazing. I will definitely have to move some Pokemon after today, for sure. So, like, Floatzel, like, see, okay, so Gallade is whatever. We can move a bunch of these. I'll just divide them into different ones. Not you, though. You deserve a spot in the Champions Hall. Put you down here. And then put you over there. Okay. I mean, we're going to be using Garchomp forever. So, I guess now we work on Iron Tail, right? Yep, and we just strong style it a bunch. So we just need to go fight some, like, Gravelers and Geodudes. Wow, we actually have a perfect amount of Pokemon to fight right over here. While I enjoy Battle for Hero and Hydra, does it deserve the big 125? Sure, it's a great remake. Why not? Unless you have something else more lined up. Have you done Resident Evil 5? I don't have the Platinum for that. I guess someday I will go back to that. Because like I said, I tried to start... Or, not the Platinum... Well, okay, let me explain this. I originally played it on the 360, right? Very easy to understand that. I played it on the 360. I got all the achievements on the 360 in the base game, besides beating the game on Professional. I did not ever get past 1-1. I didn't try very long. I tried maybe a couple of times. I was like, oh, fuck it, I'll rope someone into doing it. Obviously now, never going to be able to do that. Give me 2 seconds. So yeah, I tried getting all the achievements in that. I couldn't beat Professional 1-1. I said, whatever, I'll come back. Fast forward, they re-released it for the PS4. I did the same thing. I literally did the same fucking thing again. I got all the achievements except in the base game for beating it on Professional. I didn't even try it that time. So I just need to beat it on Professional twice. It'll be great. I don't know. Dead Space 2 or Battle for Bikini Bomb Rehydrated. Either's fine. Take your pick. Whichever one you like more, make it the 125. It's all good. Doesn't really matter. They're all good games. It's no disrespect to any of them. This is like two great athletes giving it 120%. And you have to pin the medal on one of them while still giving kudos to the other. So, whatever works best. I don't know. Personally, for me, I just do them as they come, right? But I do want to get all the achievements of Resident Evil 5. So maybe what we'll do either next year or like late this year or next year is I'll start playing hard games on stream. So like Resident Evil 5 Impossible Mode, Mass Effect 2 on Insanity Mode. All these things I did once, I'll do it again for the achievements, and I'll just do it again just to record it. Resident Evil Knife Only again. Hilariously enough, the first stream I ever did, I'll do it again. I'll remake it. I'll have to remake that guide, though. What is it? I need to reload. I put a lot of food, microwave food, which isn't good for me, isn't really good in general. Oh, no. Say it ain't so, dude. Don't tell me that. Trying to make my own food more often. Don't say the microwave's bad. Please, Devin. Don't do this to me. I'm trying to live my best life, Devin. Don't destroy it. Come on. I'm having a good time. But yeah, I'm cooking more things lately. I want to get into fish, but fish is really just annoying. It's really smelly to store. How many times have I had pizza rolls? 0. I haven't had pizza in like a month, maybe more. Even then, I didn't have like the whole amount of pizza, obviously, I would normally have. Oh, space time. Very nice. But yeah, no, I don't have pizza rolls. I never had, like, any of those things, really. Costco salad, ever had the al pastor? No, but you know how every Costco has that, like, rotisserie chicken, and in the back they have, like, all the other stuff they're making? Oh, this is gonna go off really quickly, actually. I always liked all the meals that they make. So, like, they have, like, lasagna, they have, all that other stuff. Yeah, I see you tomorrow, Devin. Thank you for stopping by. Always fun to chat. Always a good time. But, what was I gonna say? Costco has a lot of good stuff, man. Like just being honest, they make a lot of good stuff. What level are you? 35. Yeah, we'll try it. We have to also finish Alakazam. That shouldn't be too terrible either. Oh, I could get rid of double hit, by the way. Actually, wait. Did I ever increase his stats? No. Okay, interesting. He came with 3... What was it? 3 in defense, special attack, and speed. Unique. Okay. Two, 3... But yeah, I don't know. I like a lot of the things that Costco has. Costco is just a really good store. They got good pizza, they got good chicken, they got, you know, the nice meat sections and things like that. It's a really great store. Highly recommend it. If you could get the membership as a wholesaler, it's really good, you know? You could eat like a king eating out at Costco. It's amazing. Wait, so what did we finish this stream? I think we only finished Parasect, right? So we're gonna do Parasect, Ambipom, and maybe like one other. We could actually do Clefairy and Gabite. They're both roughly in the same position. We just have to spam the same move 25 times. Which could be pretty easy, all things considered. Trying to think, what other Pokemon could we do to get to number 3? I mean, like, we could just take Gabite and just, like, run around and just... Oh, fuck. Whatever. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Whoops. Oh, well. Let's bring out my homeboy. Costco version is made with soy protein? Ah, that doesn't sound good. Well, I don't eat salads, so I don't know. PSG games are really so daunting when it comes to trophies. It's a completely different ball game. The lists don't play nice. Yeah, and the menus are also just more cumbersome. But hilariously enough, like I would always say, I remember the time when that was state of the art. And when something's state of the art, you don't remember, you don't really, you know. It's just how it is. What can you do? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of salads. I like the lasagna that they have. Oh, fuck. Whoops, I forgot to reload. I mean, funnily enough, I was gonna die regardless because I had to reload no matter what. So I would have had to either heal or use another move. Again, I wish I was still an achievement hunter. I just want to hit 100,000 gamer score. Like, pretty much most of my friends that had it back in the day hit it ages ago. So, like, I just kind of want to get to it. And I know I can. I spent a decade not playing anything on the Xbox. I mean, it's pretty simple to understand why I didn't. I would have bought every other game on other consoles, so. Oh, we have to use Iron Tail a bunch. Fuck. That's awful. I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing because there's so many Pokemon we could fight. But yeah, it's not great. It's just you can't upgrade power points in this game. I think that's one of the worst things about it. I would boost this shit to so high. Well, you can only upgrade to 8, really. I think it's what, a 60% increase? Something like that in the base games. So that kind of makes sense. But yeah, try the lasagna stuff that they have. What else do they have? Chicken Alfredo, meatloaf with potatoes with the butter already in it. That shit's good, man. I love it. I might actually have one of those tonight, to be honest with you. I might just heat that shit up. I'm gonna take it out after this. All right, now we just use it normally. So about the $50 port of the original Red Dead that Rockstar released. It's only available on 2 consoles. There's no multiplayer, and is apparent to not hold at 60. Yeah, it's a cash grab, and they didn't even release it on PC at the bare minimum, so that way people could say, "Oh, Red Dead is finally on PC. Haha, console fuckers, get what you deserve." They didn't even do that. It's on the Switch and the PS4, not even the PS5. It gets no benefit from being released on the PS5. That's why I started playing Red Dead 1 for the channel. I'm like, why even bother? Why am I going to spend $50 on a port that's inferior in every way to any other port or remake or anything? Right? Like, what? Why? Who at Rockstar thought this was a good idea? This should have been done back in 2017, if anything. Why the fuck did they think that this was anywhere near acceptable? But I mean, people will buy it because it's Red Dead. Like, even I thought about it. I was like, should I just buy the new version? And then I was like, no. Why would I buy this when I own it? I bought Red Dead 1 for the PS3 for $7, with, you know, minus tax. Why the fuck am I going to buy it for $50 for the PS4? If you have an Xbox Series X, you ain't even missing out. You could just go buy it and put it in your Xbox. I could have put it in my Xbox to replay. I just wanted to play it on a new console and get trophies again. At least that way it's kind of a new experience. What a waste. It's an absolute waste where they could have made this like a 4K 60 FPS, you know, enhanced version of Red Dead Redemption, and it ends up being nothing. It's none of that. It's a waste of money. I highly recommend you reconsider buying it. Unless you plan to play it on your Switch and you go out a lot, in which case, yeah, the only other way to do that is to emulate it on the Steam Deck, etc. So, I mean, nothing to complain about anyway. That game isn't that game vastly superior? I don't think so. I think Red Dead 1 is a better story. I think Red Dead 2's gameplay is very clusterfucky. That's my opinion. I don't think and people will think that I think that it's a bad game because I say that. I think just Red Dead 1 is a very simplistic, very great game. Masterpiece. Yes, because I really want to spend half of my gameplay time brushing my horse. What's that? Cyndaquil. And chugging tobacco. Like, I know it's a cowboy game, but holy shit, man. I just feel like Red Dead 1 doesn't need any of those complex mechanics. It's a perfectly fine game as it is. Still stands the test of time. It's a 2010 game, and it still stands the test of time. But yeah, I mean, at this point, who hasn't played Red Dead 2? I mean, like, it's not even like a good port that, you know, like, can make people more accessible because it's not even available for the latest consoles. I'm sure you could play it on your PS5, but you'll gain no benefit, you know? Like, a game to have a benefit on a later console has to have, like, a special patch for it, which I don't even think they're gonna do, which is bullshit. So I don't know what happened at Rockstar. They need to reconsider that. They won't because, you know, money and, you know, licensing and whatever, but they should. I don't know who signed off on this. I'm going to assume it's a bunch of dudes who don't play video games. You know, more boardroom execs with the bigwigs and shit that have no idea what makes a game good or, you know, respecting the original game. That's terrible, bro. Oh, I thought that was a shiny... I don't know what I thought it was. That scared the shit out of me. You see me still? Hilarious. I mean, it's a free Flareon. It's a free Umbreon. I love the lock-on system in this game. Thank you. I love it. It's great. Yeah, I'm gonna dump most of these into my Scarlet if I can. Might as well. Even though I will also need to move the living decks into my Scarlet. Do I even have to boot the game? I think you have to boot it once while you do it. That's unfortunate. It's a lot of Pokebank movement. What can you do? What? Dude, can you stop spawning? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? It runs away immediately. That's funny. That's actually how the game handles that, huh? Alright. Do I really care about the Cyndaquils? I guess I should catch them, right? Oh, shit. No! Got it. I didn't find the third Pokemon. Oh well, whatever, it's fine. Alright, let's go back. Let's try to finish Ambipom, so that way we could have 2 Pokemon done, and then we'll figure out what our last Pokemon will be. I mean, technically we could do the Bonsly Mimic thing. That's a lot of work. I don't know if I'm going to do it today. What time is it again? We have an hour, but if I leave early, there's nothing wrong with me leaving early, so we'll just see what I can do. Let's see. We don't have to do that. Okay, perfect. I still, as they haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2 or Platinum it because Red Dead Redemption was just where it was at for me. I mean, I get that. I think Red Dead 2 is worth playing. I think it's a good prequel. Do I think it's the better of the two? No, I think they're really neck and neck. I think obviously one of them is more intricate, right? It has more stuff in it. I don't know if the world is necessarily better, and I think the systems are very complex and very, you know, not in a good way complex. They're just really overbearing. But do I think it you know, it looks good, it has a good story, and everything like that. But I think Red Dead 1 is just a classic game. I think it does everything it needs to. It's set to a great formula, really knows what it wants to be, has a really good identity. And I don't know, I feel like these prequel games usually struggle to really be prequel games, you know? Because they have to conform themselves to the narrative of the original game. So yeah, I mean, I just kind of like where it's at with Red Dead 1 and 2. I think it's a really good game. Playing it again is nice. I just have to move my PlayStation, since apparently my PS3 heats up ridiculously. But I have to move all my consoles anyway, so I'll probably... Oh, shit. I'll probably end up moving my Wii and my PS3 soon. And I'm just going to move them into the other room temporarily. I don't anticipate playing any GameCube games in the near future. I gotta move some stuff, so that's why. I'm gonna try to reorganize my room for the last time, so I can have more space to store games and more space to store other stuff. And after this, I'm really kind of running on E. Like, there's not really much more I can do. But yeah, I don't really use my Xbox 360 anymore. I don't even know if I have a working controller, but yeah, I'll figure it out. RDR best online event, that Shack in the Snow. I really didn't play Red Dead Online because I really didn't play GTA Online, so I don't really know much about it. They had me for a bit with GTA Online, but then I was kind of like, you know, it's not really my thing. I'm glad, like, it was interesting. It just, I never really liked it. I moved on by the time all this stuff came out. So, I don't know. I'm worried about GTA 6. I guess we'll see. I mean, but Rockstar is flat out printing a fucking L with this one, bro. That is really fucking dumb. They couldn't even get it to 60 FPS. Like, I could get if you don't want to retexture an entire game. I really don't, but like, hypothetically, I could understand if they didn't want to retexture you know, whatever. Really? You couldn't even get it to 60 on the PS4? Dude, Doom was a new game in 2016, and that hit 60 on the base PS4. Now, I'm not here to shit on Red Dead, but don't tell me that Doom 2016 can get 60 FPS, but a game that came out, what year did Red Dead come out? 6 years prior to it on previous hardware cannot get 60 FPS? That's bullshit. That's just, we didn't want to do it. Which, I mean, like, obviously they're not going to admit to it. They're not going to fucking say we're lazy, we don't want to do it. That's terrible, though. Yeah, and apparently, yeah, the GTA Definitive Edition, like Snowman says, wasn't that good. Now, the checkpoints apparently for San Andreas were decent, but the other ones apparently don't really have checkpoints. Like not to the same degree. They obviously put more attention into San Andreas because it's the big one that everyone knows and everyone wants to play. So they obviously gave it an unfair amount of attention compared to Vice City and 3. Drink. Ugh. Sad. I don't know what it is with Rockstar importing their previous like bangers. Like, you would think that would be like the easiest thing to do because 99% of the work is done. You're just updating the graphics, you know. And I'm saying, even not indie, but even like smaller game studios can do this no problem, and port their games, you know, and that's why it's fine. When you play Pikmin on the Switch, it's different. They have changed different things. The controls are different. It runs smoothly, right? All that stuff. Like, why are they unable to do that for $50? For $50, mind you. Why is my headset being so crazy right now? Thank you. I'm getting a new headset this year, that's for sure. Probably gonna get it in December when I know there's no games coming out that I want to buy. So yeah. I mean, I'll buy the definitive edition. I mean, regardless of what you think about it, like, there's not really a great way to play some of these old games unless you want to emulate them on your PS3. So, like, it's still worth it because it has these old games in it. The real question becomes, you know, well, how much better could it have been if they put more effort into it? And I always hate to say, like, they didn't put effort into things. You know, like, with Pokemon, I don't care because it's obvious. But, like, you know, you gotta ask yourself a question, like, is this the quality you expect from the console you're playing on for $60? Now $70, depending on what game it is. Like, is this what $70 of quality looks like? And I mean, let's be real, a lot of times, the answer is no. A lot of times, these games are not $70 worth of quality. The only game I remember saying that for that was on the PlayStation was Ghost of Tsushima, because I was genuinely blown away at how well it ran on a base PS4. Which is all I have. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. They removed the old version from the online store, right? So like they already had it up, so it's not even like a question of, well, they should have uploaded it. They already had it up and they removed it, and then they gave everyone the definitive. So I think actually on my Steam, I think on my Steam I bought all these games, which is somehow, back in the day I thought it was the worst fucking thing ever. Now I'm like, I'm so glad I did this. What do I have it under? Shooters? Single player shooters? What do I have it under? What the fuck? Open world? Single player shooters? Final Doom. Hold on. What do I have it under? I organize all my things in my Steam library by genre, roughly. Because I used to have everything uncategorized. Action adventure? No. Battle Royale. Builder sim, educational, fighting, game creation, horror, JRPGs, meme games. What do I have it under? What? Search. I have oh yeah, I have them. What is it under? Action adventure? Really? Okay, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I put all the open world games under action adventure. Yeah, I have it. Can you even see the store page on Steam? Let's see. Yes, I'm of age. Yes. Yeah, it's no longer available on the Steam store. The original is no longer available. That's crazy, bro. Damn. Here we go, and you can even look at the Steam Store reviews. Them pulling this game off Steam Store for that broken remaster is a crime. Top comment by Mindless Gamer, recommended, 3 hours on record. Some dude put 300 hours. Listen, man, if it's your favorite game, any amount of time is cool. Yeah, they pulled it off Steam. If it's one of those things that if you have it, you could... Another one? Bro, it's been... Dude, it's the 5 minute. It's the mythical 5 minute event. Okay, let's look for shaking trees while I'm still here. That's crazy. I wasn't even doing anything. The shack is a hunter's hut with wildlife spawn rates that are nuts. So you try to keep the rest out. You're being mauled by cougars. Well, not the good kind. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, mailed by cougars. They send you mail. Or no, they send you as the mail. No, I'm fucking around. Oh, man, that's funny. Yeah, what a shame. They remove it off the Steam Store. I mean, that's Rockstar. That's not Valve. Valve probably wouldn't give a shit. It's like how Mass Effect 2 had the Mass Effect 2, like, re-release or whatever, and everyone got a free upgrade or something. Really, really weird how that worked out. Oh, my headset is being all kinds of crazy today. What is going on? What is going on, man? Is that an alpha barboach? No, it's a Wizcash. Alright, let's go do this. There was a Snoop Dogg remix of Black and Yellow, now that I'm thinking about it. Because I remember it was a big Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa. Like how all the trees are shaking over here. Fantastic. Number you caught without being spotted. Alright, nice. Wasn't that bad. Did we finish Ambipom? Yes, we did. Okay. So what about Alakazam? We have to use Psychic a couple more times, then we just let it get hit a bunch. I'll find something that's not effective against it, but actually wants to fight back. That's not an alpha. As long as it doesn't deal 50% of my life bar, we could just, and presumably a decent amount, so we could reload. We'll be fine. Yeah, no, it's a shame. It's a shame that they could have had such an easy dub. Red Dead Remaster brought to the PC with 60 FPS. So now, instead, the PC gamers just don't get anything. It's just sad. It doesn't have to be that way, but, you know, again, I know I'm retreading old ground. It's funny, but it's also just disappointing. Because I want games to be accessible to people, you know? I want them to be able to pick up a game and, you know, they could play it or whatever. It's a shame. Imagine if my remake of, or my playthrough of Red Dead Redemption was me playing the new version. I could sit there, you know, part 1. Hey guys, what's up? You know, it's Spray and Pray 1000 here to play a classic game, one of my favorite open world games of all time. Just got remastered for the PlayStation 5 and the PC and Switch, you know, for you mobile gamers. Red Dead Redemption 1 Remaster. Imagine that opening, and we've been denied it. Again, they just probably want to make a quick buck for their fiscal year, since GTA 6 probably won't come out till next year. That'll probably be next year's like big game, GTA 6, and then we'll finally start to hear about Skyrim, or not Skyrim 2, whatever, Elder Scrolls 6. It's probably where it's gonna end up. Just sad. I don't have the definitive version though. I have to buy it, which I'm not going to buy, so very lucky me. They did do something weird with Mass Effect though. Like if I look for Mass Effect real quick. They have Mass Effect 2010 and then Mass Effect 2010 Edition. I don't know what the difference is between them. I have no idea. I forget what one is something. And then here's someone taking a picture of Miranda during the fucking sex scene. Hilarious. Yeah, Mass Effect 2010 Edition is no longer available. I don't even know what the difference is. DLC for Classic Origins. Okay, you cannot activate it. There's a fan patch that does the DLCs. Okay, anyway. So what's Mass Effect 2010 Edition? I'm really confused. I have no idea what the difference is. Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, really quickly. So, for some reason, EA delisted the original version of Mass Effect 2 and replaced it with a newer version that seems identical in everything except two aspects. Firstly, it now includes all DLC, which previously required you to buy them on the EA launcher, then manually download them and transfer them to the Steam version. This process was not intuitive, but it's now all included at no additional cost and hassle-free. Okay, cool. Sounds good to me. Secondly, it now requires the EA launcher, which is annoying but not a huge deal in the end. It does, however, create a situation where we have two nearly identical versions of the game in our libraries, which is a bit odd. I suppose this could have been an update. Now, Mass Effect 2 is a great game, blah, blah, blah. The main problem is that the Legendary Edition now also available, remastering and repackaging the entire trilogy and its DLC in a single game. First game even received a remake treatment. It's more expensive, blah, blah, blah. I don't see a point in re-releasing and playing this. Older players will probably already own the DLC. For newer players, okay, something. Apparently there's bugs. The Hammerhead's impossible to use. Screw David, never liked him anyways. Okay. Oh, it's for people who paid for it. So EA delisted the original game and is reselling Mass Effect 2 like the 2010 version for $30 for an INI file. Oh, okay, they fixed it. Okay, then something, it was broken. It couldn't load stuff. Again, all these old games, I don't even know. Why didn't they fix the version that was already out? I have no idea. Whatever. The point is I have two versions of Mass Effect in my library. The classic version, which apparently is no longer available, and then the newer version. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, the point is remastering is always somehow a sticky business. I don't know how. Ugh. Yeah, I think Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is fine. I can understand that being your number one. So credit where credit's due. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. Waste a turn. Oh, fuck. I have to fight something kind of close to my level that isn't going to be able to defeat me. There you go. I don't know. I don't name and number all of my different things, but I can respect that Snowman does it. You know, he's been on this journey a long while, so credit where credit's due, man. I mean, like, he puts in the effort, he deserves the reward. But yeah, my goal definitely for next year is to hit 100,000 gamer score. By any means necessary. Whether it's playing all the old games and stuff that I bought for the channel and never played on stream or whatever, then I'll do it, right? Like, Silent Hill Downpour, Alpha Protocol, Condemned 2... anything I got in my 360 library is fair game. It's all fair game. Oh, they're also re-releasing Marble Blast Ultra, which is kind of funny. Alright, very nice. Currently at 122. Yeah, well, that's fine. I mean, if all you have to do is hand in the stuff, I mean, you could take your time doing that. It's no rush at all. Oh my god. Can we... There needs to be better ways to waste a turn, honestly. Remember you could call? I miss calls so much. Here, I'll heal Ambipom. There you go. And I'll heal this. Very nice. Love it. Alright, I'll wait for my... No, I am at full health. Here we go. Perfect. Yeah, I remember playing BDSP a whole bunch. That was like my remaster of 2021. And the thing that I miss about it is I used to have the berry farming on rotation, man. It's a shame. That is such a fucking shame. That game did not have all the content it should have had. That is really just terrible. I really would have loved to play that. It's just, they didn't make it equal to Sword and Shield. Man. Shit like that pisses me off, dude. I love that. I felt like I was back to being a kid. I had a good time. Alright, again, we have to waste a turn. Oh, dude, I have to find something that just fights. I can't find something that's gonna use this shit. Krabs needs 7,500 shiny objects from a final spatula. Main trophy, I'm currently at 8,000 plus. Yeah, that's fine. If you've already grounded out, then I mean, yeah, there's not really much more for you to do. That was the one thing I didn't like, is that you have to sit there and grind it. It took me like a couple of... Whoops. It took me a couple of hours to do that. It took me like an hour or two. I don't know why they increased that, but it's easily, like, not the worst thing in the world. Like, I guess they want you to replay the levels a bunch. But if you're even, like, partially efficient, there's no reason to do all that. I don't know. That's just how I went about it. But like I said, I would love to see Nickelodeon port more games, like Takken the Power of Juju and stuff like that. That would be good to give that game a remake, fix whatever glitches. I remember I had a glitch one time where I never landed properly, so I was just bouncing on the floor a whole bunch and I could never stand up. I had to reset the game. Stuff like that. I think that, you know, giving those old platformers just new modernized releases, because, you know, after 2010 or 2013, we really entered like the modernized era, where like everything is kind of, you know, what if I run and re-enter combat? Maybe that's better. Everything's really well shaped up, you know? You don't have to really worry about too much. And that's what I like about this new era of games. The PC ports are pretty good, right? Like, the games themselves are good. You don't really have to worry about things not working, or, you know, just, it's better. Cosmic Shake we call a spiritual successor. I think Cosmic Shake was too short. That's my biggest complaint about it. I know I didn't finish the verdict on it, but spoiler alert, it's a good game with good ideas. It doesn't have multiple characters, which is fine. You know, that's not necessarily the worst part about it. I think the worst part about it is that the game just feels very short. There's not a lot of levels. There's only 7 levels in it. And while they are pretty in-depth, they're not open-ended and open level like Battle for Bikini Bottom kind of was a little bit more. They're very much like linear loops, and I kind of wish that the game was more open level design. Which is funny because that's exactly what Pikmin is right now. Pikmin 4 is very much open level design. And not like super, but you know, there's multiple ways to accomplish different objectives. Finding different types of Pikmin and all that. That's one of the reasons why I'm liking it so much, is because it feels very much like a true follow-up to Pikmin 2. Whereas Pikmin 3 was more like an introduction, a reintroduction of people to this franchise, whether they played it before or not. Oh my god, I'm strong styling this. That's exactly what I need. I need a strong style recover. Why am I don't know why it took me so long to think of that. Okay. Dude, and then you do that, man. Just exit. I mean, I should thank him because it gives him a free hit, basically. 26. Oh my god. Well, we'll do this. Then we'll do this Space Distortion. That'll probably be it for today. At least that way we get our 3 Pokemon done, most of which we've been, you know, working with for a while. So that's cool. We'll get them out, get them done and dusted. And then I have to remember, Gabite, Bonsly, Clefairy. Those are 3 Pokemon next time that are going to be very easy for me to mop up. I have to remember that. I'm not going to remember that. But yeah, I like these, you know, these platformers getting a new lease on life in a way, you know? I don't know, I really hate that the platformer genre kind of disappeared. I like it. I think it's a really... Some of the most memorable experiences people probably had were platformers. Remember when Kingdom Hearts was a platformer? And it still kind of is? The first game was really a platformer. After that, not so much. A little bit. Remember Rayman? All these classic game series that just don't exist anymore because of the various companies that own them. Sad. Wonder if its power points get restored when I leave combat. Maybe they don't, because the HP doesn't get restored. Statuses do. I'm not sure. I don't know. That would be interesting to experiment with. I won't lie. Oh, we also need to finish Drifblim. We need to explode. We need to self-destruct, which means I'm gonna need to buy a bunch of revives. That's gonna be funny. That's gonna be the funniest one yet, because we have to find a bunch of low-level Pokemon or whatever. Just blow up on them a whole bunch. Oops. Okay. Let's see if I get absolutely wrecked on this turn. Wait, what? Oh, fuck. Didn't want to do that. No! Ow, okay. Let's leave. We'll heal. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. There you go. Perfect. So even if he doesn't attack us, we're good. How much do we have? All right, 7 more, and then we're set. But yeah, Snowman, I forget if I keep saying this, and I keep forgetting what your response is. I would definitely try the Spyro games. Those will be 3 easy ones. The Crash ones too, as well, but the Crash is harder than Spyro, always has been. The original Kingdom Hearts was quite inconsistent. Yeah, Sora has very delayed jumping in the first one. I don't know why they made him like that. He's very slow to jump. Like, you'll walk up to the ledge, and trust me, like, most people that play platformers at some point in their lives, you'll walk up to the ledge, you'll press circle, and Sora will just fall. He just won't care. And I love those games. That's why I spent the time to get the platinum in which one was it? 2. I spent all that time to get the platinum in Kingdom Hearts 2. That was a long time ago, mind you. That was like that was literally 2017. April of 2017. That was right when my life changed, man. Not good times, actually. Not even for nostalgia. How much? Wait, how many more do we need? Was that 5 or 6? Oh, that was... Yeah, that was 6. Holy shit, we just need 1 more. There we go. Where'd you go? Perfect, thank you. Thanks for doing business. Love it. Goodbye. Glad we got that out the way. Hopefully not a lot of Pokemon require recover after this. Alright, let's just wait for the thing to start. So yeah. I don't know. Kingdom Hearts 2 I mean, Kingdom Hearts platforming always kind of feels that way, though. It feels very floaty and inconsistent. Spyro Original and Crash Bandicoot, because they're both well-done remakes. And one to finish the original Crash Bandicoot keeps free... Well, no, not the original. The original, like, if you're emulating it on PS3, does not have trophies. I mean, the Reignited. And I guess, what was the one for Crash? The Insane Trilogy or whatever? I mean, Reignited comes with all three of them. I think only the first one's on the disc, though, which is kind of not great, but whatever. I've been meaning to play it again. That's something I'm definitely going to squeeze in this year. Absolutely. Spyro 1, 2, and 3. Maybe I'll put it on like a... Not a Sunday... Shit. I don't know when I'll put it. Maybe I'll move Arceus for those couple of days. I'll move Arceus to Friday, and then I'll stream that on Saturday. Like, beat the whole game in one sitting. For all of them. I think that's what I'll do. I'll move Arceus to Friday once... Because we're going to finish Engage. I just need to actually sit down and play more of it, which I've been bad with. Engage is just the game that always gets shafted, unfortunately. It's not Engage's fault. I'm just busy. Engage has actually been very fun. Oh, oh. Porygon. What, you haven't despawned? Holy shit. So it's 2 Cyndaquils and a Porygon. Yo, and double Eevees. Man, I wish I could get more Eevee events. I wish there was a currency I could pay to get more Eevees. It sucks. It's unfortunate. Meanwhile, the best way to get Eevees is to fucking do backlots manner. It's so stupid. I mean, it's the best. It's better than what we ever had before. It's just annoying when you fail it 100 times, and I'm just like, oh, great. Well, time to start over. Imagine spending an hour getting a chain going, and through no fault of your own, the chain breaks. You just roll unluckily. Yeah, that's why I really don't like doing that anymore. I haven't done it in a year. Alright, is that it? Alright, I think we're good. Let's leave. Not finishing with trophies, just the mere moment. Oh, okay, yeah. Being the hardest to beat. Yeah, PS3 emulation. Wait, like your actual PS3 keeps locking it up? That's kind of unfortunate. Alright. Very nice. 3 brand new ones. Perfect. And we're getting there with Carnivine. Carnivine is also kind of close, too. Alright, let me go to my documents. What time is it? Yeah, I guess we'll stop here. We'll redo a couple of things. So what did I do today? Parasect. Where is Parasect? What number is Parasect? I found it. Parasect, Alakazam, and Ambipom. Oh, I already did Apom. Yeah, here we go. Fill it in. I also did Magby. Wait, Bonsly? No, I did not do Bonsly. Let me delete that. Oh, you know what it was? Oh, I put this down as my next one. That's what I said I was going to do today. Sudowoodo, Machoke, Bonsly, and Magby. Well, I'm going to move this over because that didn't happen at all, which is fine. We still got some done. Parasect, Alakazam, and what was the other one? Ambipom. What were the other ones I also said? Oh, yeah. Clefairy, Gabite, and what was the last one? Bonsly. It was Bonsly. And yeah, so let's clink these in. What is today again? Today is the 12th. It's the what? Oh, this is June. Whoops, sorry. It's the 12th. 3 done. We are 102 Pokemon and 42.15% done. So there you go. Very nice. I love that music, by the way. I have to move a bunch of stuff out of my decks though, or out of my pastures, because I am full, dude. I am 100% full on Pokemon. There's just nothing more I could really even do. Yep, we're getting the message again, so I definitely have to empty them out. Very nice. There you go. I will never sell dust. Hilarious. Modest. Very nice. I mean, all things considered, today was a really good day for Pokedex clearing. Since we have a few more minutes, I'll chat and I'll move a couple Pokemon around, help a friend get the Innocent Squib. Very nice. Okay, so we are we have 1 slot left. Yeah, we're gonna have to move some stuff around. So we could use this Drifblim tomorrow, or I say tomorrow. Let's see. A lot of this we could just move in. Are there any... This is my Eevee box. Alright, can I actually just go to Pokemon Home and just try to sort it out from there? Maybe that might make a little bit more sense. Alright, we're done with Alakazam and Ambipom, which is fine. We finished Teddiursa, yeah. Okay, let's move... Oh, shit. You know what? Let's put these back in. I have to move all this stuff into different stuff. Okay. Let's say... Anyone play Cuphead? I want to play with the game creeps me out. No, not yet. I was going to play it ages ago, and I never got around to it. We just saved, right? Yes, okay. Alright. Oh! How many shinies? 3. We had a shiny Yanmega, a shiny Rosalia, and then immediately following that one, a shiny Graveler. So, it's working out. Parasect is pretty common. We already have a shiny Alakazam. That was the 3rd shiny I ever got. And Ambipom we fly by all the time. So it's very likely we will continue to see these kinds of shinies. Now, next time we have apparently 6 shinies on deck, which could be good. So, for example, let's go into this. Let's go to that box, whichever box it was. That's the box I actually use. So here we go. This whole row can be moved. There's an Electrode here. Do I use this? I don't know why that's here and when I caught it. Okay. Choke, Ninetales. Probably not using it. No, it's Rash. Absolutely. Yeah, I guess I'm not using it. Is it rare to find an Alpha Electrode? I don't even remember. Okay, well, we'll leave it there for now. Again, we can always reclaim it later if we so choose. Artistically, I think it's meant to creep you out. Well, it's meant to give off that 1980s style. I mean, you're not wrong about that. I don't know about creep you out, though. I don't find it very creepy, personally. Curlias. Oh, we could evolve those. Those are actually not bad. Pachirisu. Zoroark. Lucario. I think I just caught a bunch. Yeah, Frostlass, Goodra. Dusknoir I actually need to use. We already finished Lucario. What about this Frostlass? Technically, this Frostlass always spawns, but I'm going to move it over. Oh, shit. I have to go every time manually. I'm going to move it over here, just as a Pokemon of interest. We already finished Arcanine. We already finished these guys. Let's move everything here up. Okay. It's getting ridiculous in here. 3 Staraptors, none of which I care for. I just caught a bunch because I needed to. Did I actually do that today? I don't think I did. Yeah, okay. Basculin, or I'm sorry, Basculegion. More Cyndaquils. Porygon. Well, I don't know where we could put Porygon. Okay, yeah. The Clefables we could also move. Here we go. This is our shiny box. Yeah. We can move this. Alpha Rotom. Overquill. I guess I'll keep it just because it's rare to find Overquill. Floatzel we don't care about. Magnezone we don't care about. Gallade, I'll keep this one just for now. Oh, we're out of room. Okay, well. Let's just take care of this row first. Right? Okay. Sorry, I'm not buying Pokemon Home. Why would I buy it? That's like signing up for a free subscription. Even though I could easily max out all the stuff in Pokemon Home, there's still some Pokemon that are just not available and you can't drop them into any game, like Furfrou. It's very frustrating that I could easily max out my Pokemon Home and get, you know, there's no benefit, there's no like trophy you get for it or whatever, but easily could do it. Just won't happen, sadly. Like, why does every character sprite in Cuphead have to be grinning? Because it's like the good old days of cartoons and shit. It's meant to take you back. I miss when cartoons were like that. I used to watch Looney Tunes all the time as a kid. What? What's the Pokemon that can't be... Oh, Yanmega. Hilarious. No, you can't bring it into this game. No. Think about Game Freak and how much they work. I'm gonna lose my shit one day. Maybe I already did. It's fucking stupid, but what can you do, right? You only pay $60 and they give you a fraction of the content of a DS game that has $40 worth of content. Amazing. Inspirational, Game Freak are. All things considered, this is a good amount of stuff that we can move. And I'll just dump the rest in Shining Pearl. Someday Shining Pearl will fill up. Hopefully there's a new Pokemon game by then. And or hopefully the DLCs for Scarlet Violet allow for more stuff. Because even though I'm not going to buy the DLC for Scarlet, I'll at least be able to dump the Pokemon in due to backwards compatibility. Which will be good. And I still have stuff to do in this game, which is the funny part. If you can believe it, I still have stuff to do in Shining Pearl. I need to set it up so I could shiny hunt Bagon someday. Who knows when that day will happen. At least I have that second Switch, so if anything happens to this Switch, I can move all my stuff onto it. I'm not going to be completely screwed. That's what I was most scared of when my Switch had the battery thing. Which is funny because the lady on the line even recommended that you do that, and I was like, "Oh, what? Use a second Switch?" She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "I already did that," you know, and not condescendingly, but I was like, "Yeah, I already did that." You know, it's cool. It's easy. It's a shame. Okay, I think we're good. That should be enough to play, right? Maybe. Ooh, Timid's not bad. I'm not gonna dump that. Yep. Have a good one, Viv. What time is it? I'm actually about to be done anyway. Alright, so at least next week we could play, right? We have a box worth? Something like that. Well, dude, how do I end up with this many Pokemon all the time? I gotta stop catching everything. I catch everything, and this is my problem, and then I have no space for anything. Yep, Skyrim is 100% tomorrow. I will see how early I started. I'm gonna be recording Zelda for the first time in a while. So I'll tweet it out, or I'll post it in the Discord when I'm gonna start, and yeah, from there we'll see what happens. All right. It's a male Combee, man. What? I shouldn't even save that. That is like really stupid of me. There's no reason to save a male Combee. bunch of gigabytes, which aren't even good. This is like an entirely Shining Pearl box, which is not great, but it's also not terrible. I guess we see what we can drop into the other one. But yeah, Skyrim tomorrow for sure. Hopefully a much longer stream, so we can, you know, put in some good hours and hopefully make some good What is this box? Well, this is definitely going to go in Scarlet. Absolutely. A Modest Nature Sliggoo? Oh, I'm going to use that. Absolutely. Yep. That's a good one. Tan Growth. We can move the Ponyta. I don't know why I would move a level 6 Ponyta, but whatever. Oop. Dude, Modest Nature Sliggoo, that I should actually use that to complete that that entry. Ursaring, we can find a bunch of Ursaring. That's not, I'm not too worried about that. We could find alphas whenever. Sliggoo, you know, again, it's just a free good nature, basically. That's the real reason why I like those Pokemon, because when you get a good nature, it just saves you a lot of time and resources. You don't have to worry about, like, you know, anything, really. Metatite's in this game? Oh, yeah, it is. Huh. The things you forget when you don't play a game that often. Magmortar's not in. Ugh. What a bunch of assholes. I'm never going to get over... I'm sorry. I love Pokemon too much as a franchise. I'm never going to get over this. You could say it's like they killed my dog. Kinda. I've been collecting some of these Pokemon since I was 7. Whenever Ruby Sapphire came out. That's how old some of the Pokemon I have are. And my Sapphire? Hell yeah. You better fucking believe it. They're that old. I've had them for that long. I'm going to fix up these couple of ones. Yeah, some of these I'm going to dump into my Violet, and the rest I'm just going to dump into the other one. Yeah. We need the SpongeBob TV show end credits. I'll play the seagulls, if you know what I'm talking about. I'll play the seagulls in a second. Yeah, I'll do that. All right, we're almost done. I have to really quickly dump into this. I don't even go into these boxes anymore either. I'll be honest with you. I have so much shit in this. The boxes are laggy. Usually in every Pokemon game, I organize my boxes very carefully. This game, the menus are laggy. I didn't even want to do it. So, why does everyone find the end credits for SpongeBob scary? There's like nothing scary about SpongeBob, unlike, you know, Courage the Cowardly Dog or something, where they had the 3D CG for like those 2 episodes, Return the Slab and the other dude. Their only goal there... I mean, I might as well leave the Magmortar in Arceus then. Why the hell would I drop it in Shining Pearl? Oh, I mean, I guess I could use it in Shining Pearl, right? I actually don't know where I'm going to drop it. Maybe I'll leave it in Arceus for now. That kind of makes more sense. Yeah, maybe I will. I'll return it. Yeah. Is Magmortar in... I hate having asked this stupid question, man. I'm done talking. So frustrating. So frustrating to put a decade and a half of my life into this shit. And this is what I get from it. There you go. Okay, now we're done. I gotta evolve all these Bergmites. I'm gonna evolve them into Avalugs. I'm just not gonna do it right now. I have to remember that I'm actually going to evolve them into normal, or not normal Avalug, into Hisuian Avalug. Okay, we're done. Alright, very nice. Another week in the bag, another 3 Pokemon done. Obviously, next time, we'll, good lord. We'll try to keep up to date. I'm absolutely not playing Pikmin tomorrow, because I already have a full, like, extra 2 videos of Pikmin lined up. So tomorrow, when I record, I will record Tears of the Kingdom. Because I have not played that in several weeks, almost bordering on 2 months, since I've been busy with Final Fantasy, and then now Pikmin and a bunch of other stuff. So we'll play, I'll play Tears of the Kingdom. When I finish Pikmin, I'll go back to Xenoblade, and, what else? Yeah, no problem, Ash, you're more than one, for the fish. What fish? What fish? No, the thing I gave you. Anyway, yeah, I know. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we're making good progress. Like I said, 42% is not bad, man. We've only been doing this for what? How many streams have we done? I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is like stream number 32. Stream number 31. Not bad. All right. You guys have a good evening. I will see you all. Enjoy. Have a fun time.